Alright, Immortal George here with the series Buy Now, Later or Never, bringing you Meridian New World. Now, this was released back in 2014. It's a real-time strategy game. It's a bit of an odd one. So I played it for about, I think, two and a half hours off camera just to see what the game was like. So we'll just jump straight into a level to show you what it is. I'm picking this level specifically because it's weird. It's very strange. And you'll see. Once I clear out the initial area, I'll explain a little bit of the interface and what that icon is in the top left and on the left side. And then I will also skip the little cutscene because there's no option to turn the cutscenes down, and they are loud. So hopefully I catch that fast enough that your ears aren't popped by it. Alright, let's restart the level, and I spam escape. There we go.
Call the transport back.
So it drops you off right here, and immediately you're bombarded with these, and they do buttloads of damage to your units.
We need the transport to carry our squad there once we take out the enemy forces in the area.
Now, as you can see, my units keep going forward after I pull them back. They immediately just... They're trying to do the thing where, you know, you pull a unit back and it gets off the front line, and they just keep snapping back. So, that is super annoying. Now, the heal in this game, like these guys, they auto-heal everybody around them. I just want to faster heal them. So the heal, as you see, is in that little grid. And it does it in a 3x3 grid. Now, on the left side, you have single repair, which costs energy, and this bar is your energy. Then a area repair, I have a boosted fire rate, and then I have a boosted construction rate. I believe it makes your building construct quicker. In the top left, you have your level up system in the game. Even if you start a new game, I believe you keep this little doodad up here the whole time, just like you would in, say, a roguelite, for example, where you get meta upgrades. And there's a whole bunch of things in here. Some of them are pretty neat, like this ion shield. Every other attack will not hurt the unit. And we got some other stuff like you can just damage an enemy vehicle just outright. Or you can damage multiple enemy vehicles with this button. So it just depends, and as you level up, you can unlock more and more of these things. Now, I am playing on 2K resolution, and I did notice the UI is a bit small. Unfortunately, there's no way to change it in-game. You have your resume, save game, load game, restart level, and quit the main menu in here. You have to go back to the main menu in order to change any of those settings, which is unfortunate. But enough of that, we'll go ahead and show you the pathing in the game. So when you go to path, the units kind of try to take the closest path, but as you can see, they get confused.
Let's see.
So we'll just go to a few different places, and if you have enough units that say, like, let's say this right here was the only path in and out between this spot and this spot,
What's the plan?
this unit here will not just stand here and, you know, act as part of the group. It'll actually try to find a path all the way around on the other side of the map. So it does have the very, very old school pathing issues that you saw back in, like, you know, 1995 games, like the original Command & Conquer, where a unit would just path weirdly.
Yes, sir.
Which they did fix in Meridian Sun.
Take him out.
Need backup.
But this game does have all those issues.
Something yes, sir.
So yeah, it just snaps right back into place. I really hate that. I want to be able to control my units more. Maybe there's an option for it that I could turn off. We'll find out about that later. Pop that up there. Well, I am stuck with the healing on my screen. I'm just going to use it so it goes away.
We've got a window of opportunity here. I'm listening.
Our forces are now behind enemy lines. While they're regrouping, we could destroy their turret centers. If you decide to take these out, all enemy anti-air turrets will shut down, and we can send reinforcements.
You could choose to take out these enemy landing pads. That would stop our enemies from producing air units.
Air units are pretty strong so far that I've seen.
We've also detected lab factories nearby. If we take these out, we could weaken enemy ground attacks.
We only have enough time to take out one of the settlements before enemy reinforcements arrive. You need
The last
to
time I
choose
did landing
one so we can
pads.
begin
This time we'll
assault.
do turret centers.
Destroy the turret centers.
Now the downside to this little movement of the camera here is it doesn't just like snap your units up here, it actually has to have them walk up. So I didn't know this when I did it the last time, so I started attacking not knowing my units were with me.
Under attack. Scout.
So unfortunately these things
Yeah, tell me the plan.
Destination.
are like repair guys, but they're super fast, so they end up going ahead of everything else.
Sir, yes,
See, look at that. Look how it snaps back into place.
Scout. At your service. I'll see what I can do.
Now, aside from the jank of that movement,
Enemy reinforcements.
other
are
than
approaching.
that,
We don't have much time before
it
we're
kind of
overrun.
looks, you know, the graphics aren't terrible.
Scout, ready to go. Something I can
Trying to snap these away, get these back into. Trying not to lose any units here.
Scout right away. I'll see what I can do.
I gotta put
Command. All right.
StarCraft play come handy. Come in handy, StarCraft play.
Scout. At your service.
Ah, I lost one.
Commander.
Who's reporting?
Can I help? Where to?
Yeah,
Get this one out of here.
what's on your mind? Give them hell your orders.
Okay, then we'll go up here and punch through this. We'll do a heal on those, and I almost have enough to heal this guy.
Definitely. You don't
And every time you hit your thing, it'll just instantly snap your camera back instead of doing like a smooth fade,
All right.
which is kind of jarring. And also, it's hard to tell your units apart. Like, I don't have any right now, but there's another unit called, I want to say the Minotaur? Can't quite remember. It looks so similar to these sentry bots that I'm not able to really tell them apart at a glance. So it's really, really difficult sometimes to tell what your units are in their battle.
Squad out there now.
Scout.
Now that the
at your
enemy
service.
anti-air turrets are down, I'm sending in reinforcements.
Alright, got some new units.
Yeah,
The outpost ahead is operated by our enemies. We need to go in, take their defense team out, and then take control.
Alright, so in that little cutscene
ready.
there,
Good
it did
idea.
reset my control group, which is unfortunate.
All right. Powering weapons.
Need backup.
You don't
Alright, take
stand
out
a
these air units
chance.
first here. Throw a heal, boost these guys, which aren't firing. Everybody go forward, you guys go forward, start fighting with their you.
Yeah, attack it. You don't
So this is much more about micromanaging units instead of macro management, because you only get 15 supply or food for whatever reason
give them hell.
when you build one of your Shardium mines, which is kind of your command hub in this game, at least from what I've seen. Like I said, I haven't played it a lot,
On it. Attack
just
it.
2.5 hours, but that's what I've seen so far. And my pace of going through the game is not exactly quick because I'm trying to explore it and see what's what.
Give them hell.
So far, the very first mission was a defend the area kind of mission where you go in and you just try to survive. The second mission was a stealth mission, which was a bit frustrating. But once I learned that you only needed to take one unit in with you, because I had this volume down a bit, so I didn't quite hear. He said you only had to take one unit at first. That was kind of player malfunction on that part. But as soon as you stepped into one of the cones, they just immediately failed the mission. It was like, ooh.
Control of this outpost. We need to prepare for their arrival.
I suggest we build a turret center here so we can crush them
So a turret
before they
center
reach our
allows you
base.
to build, well, turrets. And it can only hold so many. Usually I think it's like 8. So we will send these guys out to start mining. And we'll go this way. And we can't do anything just yet.
Definitely.
There should be another cutscene short thing.
Give me the
So these are also your same chimeras that are over here. It's the unit called the Chimera. It's called the Chimera because you can put a lot of different weaponry on it, or it's also your miner. Now, I believe scouts can also mine. Now, annoyingly in this game, storage or full mining process stopped will be
I
spammed.
can't continue mining.
See?
I'm ready.
So we'll go ahead and whack down a power plant here,
I'm waiting for
and then
your
we'll build
orders.
a light factory, which costs 350. I don't have quite enough yet. So we'll let these guys mine a little bit. There we go, got enough. And then the building in this game, as you can see, there's red outlines, which is hard to see. Those little... I'm pointing at my screen like you can see it.
Storage is full.
There we go. So now everything is fully green. That's how the buildings are in this game. So this is your Shardian mine. It can't build any units by itself. These are power plants. This is your turret center, which can build so many turrets. This one has 4 attached to it. This is your infantry barracks, this big honker of a thing. As you see, building is slow, so we'll go ahead and boost this. And that boosts up. And no, I don't believe you can
What's on your
build
mind?
multiple buildings multiple units to build a building at once, unlike, say, Command & Conquer 0 Hour, which I believe you could.
I've detected 5 enemy chimeras nearby. They're equipped with rocket launchers. If we could get our hands on those, I could use them to design rocket launcher schematics for us.
Give me the coordinates.
I could be wrong with that. Was that just the GLA faction that could do that? I don't remember. It's
You
been a
don't
while.
stand a chance.
I want a remake of that game so bad.
Scout
All
report.
right.
Can I pull that unit back?
Meridian, you don't stand a chance.
Throw a heal.
Destination.
Oh, yeah. You dead. I say you be dead.
Where to?
Pull
Absolutely.
you back. See how, like, right there, I was talking about that earlier? That guy went all the way around instead of just coming like on here like
rocket
this.
launcher research.
Now, the way around that, of course, would just simply be to... Oh, there's enemies here.
Powering weapon.
Would simply be to, Oh, hello, they are actually attacking over here. Good to know. And this thing can't build my anti-air turrets for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Chimera reporting. On it. Give them hell, boys.
Well, we're just going to ignore that guy shooting me in the face. And we'll build some... Here's the manticores I was talking about earlier. Let's build some, troopers.
Tell me the plan.
Okay, there we go. And we'll go fight this guy. Okay, that's everything.
Of course, sir. Right away. All right.
Okay, we did run out of those chimeras, so we'll build some more. And this is the build menu in the game. You click your building, you click your unit, and then you have to select what type. So in this one case, it's a mining tool. And you can just do it multiple times. And here's your production queue on this lower left over here. And we are out of supply, unfortunately.
Contact?
Huh. It's kind of awkward. Kind of very
Can I
awkward.
do for you? I'm ready.
So I have no way to
Something I can do?
kill this unit, do I?
I'm waiting for your orders. Yes, sir.
Uh-oh. Can I kill this by control clicking or G
All
click?
right. What's
No.
the I'll do that.
I'm ready.
I'm kind of stuck. This is awkward. I have no way to kill off my units to make anything. Can't heal this. I can't build new ones.
Tell me the plan.
I guess I just have to wait for an attack wave to come in.
Will do. What is your command?
Scout, at your
Ready
service.
as you say.
The enemy comes in right
I'll do
here,
that.
so I guess I'll go get this guy
Okay, here we
killed.
go.
Right, right.
Where to?
I am ready.
Maybe delete twice, no, period twice. Probably Age of Empires only. Well, this is a bit awkward too. We'll talk about some of the buildings then. So you have anti-vehicle turrets and anti-infantry turrets, and then you have SAM site turrets or anti-air turrets. You can delete structures by clicking the destroy building hotkey down here. It is delete for the hotkey. And once this countdown is done, it will destroy your building. Unfortunately, I can't make new ones right now. I don't know why. So, I'm not exactly soft locked. There will be enemies to attack
Yes,
you,
okay.
I hope.
Let's
Otherwise,
move
we'll
out.
have to restart a little bit. Or I can just load my last save and show you that part of it. So we'll give that about 30 more seconds here. Actually, I will just pause the video until I'm attacked. If not, well, you'll just see me with the new load. So, be back in a moment. Alright, well, glad I didn't make you wait. I waited for about 5 minutes, and yeah, nothing happens. I straight up soft locked myself in an RTS game. So we are going to load game. And so this is the next part. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the next part. So what you do then is you take your guy and you build the turret center up here. As soon as you build the turret center up here, it actually loads this save called turret defense, and you'll see why. So we'll load it. And now you have your turret defense here. And it says you're about to be attacked. And it's very literal in that sense. Let's see, where do we want to defend? Probably just right here. This seems good. So you're going to build some anti-infantry towers. So we went from playing a strategy game where you build a base and attack just like an RTS into, well, tower defense. I told you, this game's a bit weird. Now, there is a story behind this game where you detect a signal saying there is a virus and they need evacuation. And you're trying to colonize this planet. Now, this planet didn't have any forms of life on it when they scanned it. But lo and behold, there was dudes here. And they are not happy we are trying to take over their planet. So now we can repair our unit if we want to. I don't want to, but I think it might be forcing me to, so let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, it was forcing me to. I didn't want to waste the money, because it is using the resources in the top right for it. So while this is happening, we'll explain the resources. In the top right, you have your currency, then you have your power meter, and then you have your unit cap, or food as they call it. Now, the nice thing about the game is turrets do have a preference for what they want to shoot. So, infantry turrets, or anti-infantry turrets, will actually target infantry that come into play even if there's a vehicle there. I believe you can probably manually retarget things. No, I can't. I cannot click these. Now, I lost this last time because I thought I was building... we'll put these ahead. Because I thought I was destroying a turret. Because I clicked on one and then I clicked the destroy building thing. It actually destroyed my radar tower, which made me lose. It's kind of awkward. Alright, now we're all built up. And we begin wave 4 out of 25. A bit excessive, I do say. Now, as you can see, the turrets in this game don't exactly have like a lot of punch to them. It's just little beams and flashes of light, and that's about it.
Vehicles and infantry units incoming.
The rocket chimeras actually do seem to have a little bit of punch to them. Like, you know, they shoot the rocket out, there's the explosion. Those kind of look and feel nice. Anything that uses a laser or an autocannon in this game, I mean, it feels so weak. It's got that little beam sound, and oh, that's it. Guess we'll build another anti-vehicle turret here. And we don't need another turret. So now we'll just wait and repair what we need to repair. So now we have an explosive ability that we can select and detonate in a 3x3 grid. Now, you will have to save this money because it will actually just auto-kill you, basically, when you get the sniper wave, which there's no warning of. So we will repair this turret. And since this part of the video is kind of strange, after it, hopefully we'll go back to a base building portion. If not, I'll load a different save that'll hopefully have the base building portion. So now we can see what this looks like. Boom. Just insta-kills me. Whatever what it does, like 200 damage? 200. No, it just says damage. Okay. That's wave 8. And there was no way to repair buildings as far as I saw, as of yet. This is only the third or fourth mission? Well, anyways, on your ship, there is someone who turned off, let's heal this, your radar scan that was able to detect life. Oh, here we go, this is talking about sniper lasers. So we have to specifically have the explosive ability to deal with them, because if not, they can shoot all of your turrets with impunity. And this is what they look like. They look just like their other Chimeras. Now, unfortunately, they did split them, so you couldn't kill all 3 at once. So unless you had 400 saved up at that time, you just lose. Which I am not a fan of in that regard. I don't think you should be punished for not saving the money up until that point. There we go. Heal that. Probably heal this one. I did lose on the previous wave, I think like 8. I don't know what's what. That all needs to go. Select the Chimera. So I can literally have a Chimera. I cannot control the Chimera. Oh no. Why? Why would you want that? Why would you want that? Oh Lord. I do think this section is a tad bit long. I have 1,000 credits, I should probably just spend it on something. Okay, we got some sniper guys. And yes, you can put sniper turrets on pretty much any vehicle. You can put autocannons, ion, lasers, sniper turrets on anything. There's no specific thing you get to put it on. Once you research it, you can slap it on pretty much anything. So that's kind of some nice customization at least, but all your forces look so similar that it's hard to tell sometimes what you're doing. Back up to 800. And in this playthrough of this save, I did kill the landing pad instead of the defense turrets. So that's the only difference between this save file and my last one that I soft locked myself in. And if you have no power in this game, you can't build anything. I mean, sorry, you can't produce any units. You can still build buildings, but you can't make units. So to depower someone is to basically shut down their entire base. There's no low power mode where you just build slow or anything like that. It's just a hard lock on your base. Another anti-vehicle turret, perhaps. Oh, nope, I can't build anymore. Okay. I guess we'll just heal these 2 things then. So I believe... Oh, hang on. There we go. So I believe you can only have
the turrets with chimeras.
Uh-oh. Oh no. I can't build new ones. And this is the kind of thing I was talking about. You just, well, sometimes you get bad luck. If you need to sell a turret, so you can build one, instead, just click on the X icon shown below its hit points. Okay, so you can actually destroy them this way. Game, that would have been lovely to know earlier. Like, way earlier. So I didn't lose that one time. I mean, I probably should have figured that was what it would be for, but hey, I didn't know. Can I destroy these with this? I have no idea. I don't think I can. It'd be silly if I could. Okay, it did say it is useless against him. Shame it tells you after you fight him, right? Oh, brother, that's a lot. Now, unfortunately, this was damaged from a ground attack before this whole section started. So before this whole section even began, I had already gotten down to 10% of that because they attacked me because I didn't know about this whole section. Why are they going over there? No. Why are they going that way? Oh, good lord. This is weird. This is wrong. I don't like it. Okay, they're not attacking my... Strange. Okay. Strange. Anyways, as I was saying before I interrupted myself, we're just gonna blow these out. Yeah, they're just attacking the ground forces and you're supposed to defend it until you made this thing. Because I thought this would be able to make turrets right here. No, you can't until this section starts. So it was just kind of complete like, hey, guess what? Sorry. Like, oh, well, okay. Well, that was rough. Hopefully this will be enough to get us through. I have only 2 anti-vehicle turrets. Gross. I healed both of those. There's an anti-vehicle turret. So they will shoot it. Okay, that's good to know. Hopefully these will kill these before it takes these down. Nope. And you just lose all the money for it. So we'll cancel it, get our money back, I hope. Once that one's dead, we'll try to build another one. That should be okay, hopefully. We'll destroy this one. So we'll hopefully get another one here. Spawns at full health at least. I'm out of money. Okay. Too soon. We'll just blow them up. If I can deal with it, let's kill them. Back to 1,000 credits. Okay. This is the final wave, so we'll just blow them up. Not even worry about it. Getting these guys. Well, I hope that's enough, because I'm out of money. Yeah, that should be enough. Okay.
The enemy forces are retreating. Now we can focus on interference.
Alright, so hopefully it's back to the base building portion.
Interference to the northwest. There's an inactive enemy outpost surrounding it. There's some kind of sensor at the entrance of the base. If you move in, the base will come online. If we take this route instead, and go in with just a few units, sensor won't detect us.
And this is where the game's bad pathing can kill you.
In this case, however, we must avoid being detected by the automated defense system. You can either do a frontal assault, or take the covert approach. It's up to you, Commander.
Alright, so now we will collect some stuff.
Right away.
So now we're back to the base building portion with my... And it deleted my turret center. With my turrets. Hey. Not cool. So that should be everything from up this path, I hope. Let's see, is there anything over here? I have no idea. And as soon as you touch these, this line right here, they detect you. Like, there's no countdown, it's just instant detection. So we'll go up here, take a look. I did level up, so now we can select our next level up. Production speed. I will take that, because I need that.
Where to? Moving.
Why does it have that as my...
What's the plan? All right.
There we go. Okay. So this is this production. So we have our production. Let's go ahead and boost it, and then build another 2, 3 of these. And you can see the percentage of it's being built right here, where my mouse is. I wonder if you could stack this. Doesn't seem like you can.
Chimera at your service. Where to? Good idea.
Alright, we can build another Shardium Mine on this. That's what this icon means right here. Shardium Mines is your money. And they do produce money automatically as well. And you can also gather as well. And it's also how you increase your unit cap.
Yeah, sure thing. No problem.
I don't have enough for building my base, unfortunately. For making it go faster, rather. Okay, this one can actually make turrets again. Nice. Because before you couldn't with it. And it doesn't... It has a pretty long range on how you can build this stuff. We're out of money. There we go, we have some money. It's getting there. We'll speed it up a little bit. Building this game does take a while. Very exciting gameplay, I know. Okay, it's done. Now, as you can see, we got more maximum money and then more maximum supply. I'm going to call it supply and not food because we're using mechs. And I like it better. We'll build a few more of these. You can also make these guys with the mining tool as well. These guys can't. I don't know the difference between these two.
At your service. Where to?
I have no idea what the difference is. Like, at all. Chimeras, I think, are more expensive. So if we go to Chimera, yeah, you can see the price change, 145. So these guys are just cheaper to build,
Sir, right away.
and they're faster. So I don't know if that means they can make less per time they go collect. And these guys also auto heal anything around them, as you can see with the little flashy green.
Scout has arrived. Something I can do?
So we'll go collect that. Alright, now you can make multiple buildings, so we can go ahead and... Oh, okay, here's why I was confused earlier. You can't destroy these turrets. I think maybe you can with this button. So they changed it just for that defense portion. It's so strange. We'll go ahead and throw a factory out right here.
Tell me the plan.
And put another factory out right here. Then let's have this thing make another anti-vehicle turret right there. And then we'll put one there, and we're at the max for that one. Okay. And do we have a research lab? We do. We make ion cannons and rockets. So it deals damage to any target. Additional damage to air units. It doesn't say how much damage. The other ones say damage, I believe. They don't. Do they do in the build menu? Hang on. Yeah, okay, they say it in the build menu. So we can equip the rocket and ion cannon, which we'll research here. Alright, I'm getting plenty of money now. So we'll make some manticores. And we'll make them with lasers, because lasers, I believe, just do everything. So let's see, laser. I wish these icons were bigger, and I wish they appeared right here as well. So we'll do that, and then laser. Okay, and then the rocket's halfway done. So we'll go over here and just start looking at what we're supposed to do. Destroy the enemy jamming node. So we'll actually just fight our way through. We won't bother with the stealth portion of it. We'll just fight.
Of course, sir.
And these guys, unfortunately, don't go back to work automatically.
I am ready. Can I help?
Alright, you go collect. And now we do have a rocket, which does damage per second 2. Whatever, we'll build 2 of you. 2 of you.
I am ready.
2 of you. And you're building the rocket. I want one of the rockets before we go attack, so we'll just boost the... Oh, we're out of supply. Never mind. So the last one that we can build is this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and make that one, and then we'll continue.
Can I help?
Because I don't know what to expect, so I want to be prepared.
I'm waiting. I am ready.
Alright,
Sir, let's roll. Where to? Moving.
Movement detected. The enemy base is now online.
Alright, let's go ahead and improve our fire rate.
Commander, firing. Attacking.
We're going to lose that one, yep.
Moving out. Absolutely. Let's do this.
Should be walking my units forward every time I do it, just like that. I keep clicking on the wrong... Hey, that's a lot of dudes, what the hell?
Alright. Sir, moving. Firing.
It seems like they don't do a lot of damage versus vehicles, though. I keep clicking on this. Holy cow.
Firing. Kill him. Let's do this.
Seems to be bomber-type ships.
Where to? Attacking. I'm waiting. Sir, I am ready. Kill him.
We'll do, more of these. More of these. More of these.
Something I can do? Alright. Can I help? Attacking. I'll see what I can do. I'm waiting. Kill him. Something.
Alright, you guys start destroying this building. because this is their light factory. This makes their... Well, they're making this. Let's just go infantry building.
I'm waiting. Let's roll. Firing. I'll see what I can do. Let's see. Sir, let's do this. I am ready. Out. Attacking. Destination. I agree. I'm waiting. Let's roll. Let's go. Firing.
Hard to target because the camera's kind of at a weird angle, so you can't quite target things correctly.
I'll see what I can do. Let's do this. Attacking.
Yeah, the AI tends to build things pretty quick. I don't know if it's the same rate at which you build things.
Let's do this.
This one's gonna die soon. Pull it back, pull it over there.
I'm attacking.
And go back to fighting this.
Something I can do. Where to?
Pull these over here.
I agree. Where to?
Pull this back.
I am ready.
I almost have the AoE heal. So we're just gonna ignore... Nah, dang it. We're just gonna ignore it and kill this barracks.
I'm waiting.
There we go. Got our AoE heal.
Where
Pull
to?
this guy over here. There we go.
Can I help?
I'm at max supply. Do these things cost? I don't know how much they cost.
Sir?
I wasn't paying attention.
Firing.
Let's see.
Can I help?
Put these over
Yes,
here.
sir.
They cost 2. Chimeras cost 1. Okay. Do I have any others? Yeah, these guys are mining halfway away. We'll just put the thing over there. Alright, building the front line.
Sir, I agree. Let's do this. Where to? Kill him.
Okay. We're saving up for the AoE heal.
I'll see what I can do.
Pull this guy over here.
I'm waiting. Let's
Finish
do
this
this.
building real quick.
Commander, attacking. Kill him. I'll see what I can do. I'm waiting.
Okay, pull
Yes,
this
sir.
unit down here.
Sir,
This unit down
I'm
here.
waiting right away. Sir, right
When
away.
units are fighting, they do
Something I
not
can
want to
do.
listen to
I
you.
agree,
I want
sir.
these guys to all come over here. Look, look, they just keep going back. Stop.
Something I can do. Sir, let's see. Destination moving.
Look at them.
Moving out right away.
Oh, Lord, this is what I wanted. So I could heal
Something
them.
I can do.
And as soon as I do that, they can start going back into
Sir.
battle.
Right away. Attacking.
Ridiculous.
Moving
Go
out.
back. What's this? Light factory.
Destination kill.
Let's just destroy the light factory and ignore everything else. Not got the vehicle production. Because we don't care if we take some losses. We have max money, basically.
Commander,
Now we're just producing. There we go.
let's do this.
This is an air pad.
I'm waiting. Attacking.
Pull
Commander,
this
right.
back.
I'm waiting.
Pull that back, maybe. Nope.
Can I help? I'm waiting.
Oh, you
Let's
over
see right
here.
away. Where to?
They decided to target the landing facility anyway. Okay. Let's just make some chimeras with lasers. 3 chimera with laser, and then we'll make some scouts with lasers.
Something I can do? I'm waiting. Let's roll. I'm ready.
There we go.
Something
Let's
I can do? Let's kill him.
just finish this building off.
Let's do this.
Destination.
There, we got it.
I agree.
See if we can pull our units
Right
back at all,
away.
that we have just very
Moving
few
out.
left.
Can I help? Moving. I'm waiting. Moving. Let's roll.
What can I do for you?
I'm waiting. Moving. Sir, moving out.
Commander, powering weapon.
So if you're someone who really likes to micromanagement and put your units back, they will just walk right back into battle. So
I'm waiting.
unfortunately, it's not something you can really do too
Can
well.
I help? I'm waiting right away.
Chimera at your service.
Where to? Absolutely. Commander, moving. Can I help?
Put that down.
Absolutely.
No problem.
Sir, right away.
Let's back up to our turrets here. Do some rockets.
I'm waiting. Can I help? Sir, moving out right away. I'm waiting. I'll see what I can do. Can I help? Right away. Where to? Let's see. Sir? Yes, sir. Let's roll. Can I help? Agree. Absolutely. What's the plan? I'll kill him. Let's see. Right away. I'm waiting. Kill him. Where to? Attacking. Scout coming on. Kill him. Let's go.
Alright, got some more scouts.
Where to? Let's see.
We're gonna wait
Let's roll.
for more on the heal, because I want to heal
Moving.
more.
Let's
Knock out
do
another fire
this.
plant of theirs while we're here.
I finished mining this site.
Attacking.
Hopefully they're not shooting this one.
I'll see what I can do. Scout.
Alright, we'll go back to here. This guy's just having a... He's having a jam, dude. He's just going to town. Throw a quick heal off on that.
So, I'm waiting. Kill him. Let's do this. I'll see what I can do.
I don't know how to tell if they run out of power,
Let's do
unfortunately.
this.
Let's do
I'll see what I
this.
can do. Let's do this.
Mining's done.
Let's see.
Because they don't have any power plants left, I don't think.
Attacking.
So I don't know how they're still having power. Where are these guys going? I don't know what they're doing.
I'll
They're
see
just
what I can do.
palling around, having a good time, I guess.
Kill him. I'm waiting.
Chimera at
I'm
your
waiting.
service.
Let's do this. Let's roll. Moving out. Can I help? Kill him. I'm waiting. Moving. Commander, let's do this.
So yeah, the enemy is just not running out of power on this map. Alright, you guys are going anyway.
Attacking. Commander, I'll see what I can do.
Let's do this.
I guess we'll just have to use fire faster.
Something I can
That fire faster ability is probably one of the more useful abilities in this game.
Sir, let's see. I'm waiting.
Other than the stuff that
Let's
just
do
hurts
this.
things directly.
Kill him. Attacking.
Okay, we got a bunch more units over here. Bring them up.
All powering
Where
weapons.
to? Firing. Commander.
And if your units were like pulled into battle from like their little guard stance where they auto fight, they will actually go all the way back afterwards. It's the weirdest thing. Look, just no, come back. Bruh.
I'm waiting. Let's do this.
That's a bruh moment right there. Oh, they actually rebuild buildings. Holy cow.
Commander, I'll see what I can do.
Oh no, he made another flying unit. Just
Kill
kill
him.
this thing. Okay, while they're doing that, I guess I'll make more laser chimeras, more scout lasers, and more laser chimeras.
Give me the coordinates.
Something I can do. Firing.
And they're just chilling, letting this guy build this. They're not auto-attacking. So if they're a miner, they don't auto-attack it. What? Okay.
I'll see what I can do.
Chimera at your
Firing.
service.
Sir,
Let's do
I'll see
this.
what I can do. Moving out.
Okay, they're making a lot of infantry.
Kill him.
So let's just get over there.
Scout has arrived. Let's do
You can
this.
shoot through mountains, apparently. Okay.
Attacking.
Okay, we will destroy their building structure here then.
Can I help? Firing.
We'll make this go to
Let's do
here.
this.
Something I can do. I'll make it happen. Right away. Can I help? I'm waiting. Let's do this.
Sure. Fire.
Where to? I'll see what I can
Chimera
do.
at your service.
I'm waiting.
And you can't shift click things. There's also no waypoint moving in this
I'm
game
waiting.
that I know of.
Let's do this.
As you can see, their pathing is just... I don't know what they're doing. I want them to go over here. Pathing, please. Okay, you guys destroy this. You guys destroy this.
I'm waiting.
You come destroy their
Attacking.
last builder guy. And after putting me through all this, you guys will die.
Where to?
That seems way more than 50%. Holy cow.
I'm waiting. All right.
What kind
I'll
of
see what I can
50%
do.
are they talking about, man?
Something I can attacking.
I don't care. They're all the buildings must die.
Yeah, dude. Give them hell, boy.
See, like, I keep telling these guys to attack. They don't want
Where
to
to?
attack.
I'll see what I can do.
So strange.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We'll send them all up
Right
here.
away.
What's on your mind?
So this is the normal fire rate of it. And this is what it thinks 50% is. Whoa, what kind of 50% is that?
Where to? Kill him. Can I help? Let's see.
Okay, this guy needs to come up here and these guys will get some heals then.
I'm waiting. I agree. Something I can do? Do this. Moving out. Attacking.
Does this thing attack me? It will.
Where to? I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, that 50% is, it must be like 500%, but that's crazy. Okay, destroy the jamming, the mission ends. Well, you got to see the fighting of it, the base building a little bit, the jankiness of the movement.
Attacking.
Victory! Hooray! And then we'll see the after portion here. So this is the mission screen where you want to go. You can see some of the intrigue in the game by talking to people.
The fight took its toll on our resources, but I was confident we could crush them. Well done, sir.
It sure was a great victory.
Anyway, the group identifying themselves as Squad 22 sent us a transmission. Donovan can fill you in on the details.
Thanks, Cole.
It is fully voice acted for this little segment as far as I'm aware, which is pretty nice.
We've received a transmission from a group identifying themselves as Squad 22. Their message was short, but it seems they're pinned down, surrounded by enemy forces. You can listen to their transmission in the map room.
Any solutions to our traitor problem?
As a matter of fact, yes. I have identified a digital signature that appears in our system every time the traitor accesses a file. We can't determine who uses that signature, but the next time it appears, I'll be able to pinpoint where that person is and lock that room down.
I'd like to apologize for what I said earlier.
Nothing to apologize for.
Thanks, Donovan.
Alright, and we'll call it there.
What was Hanson thinking?
Well, let me get away from people so they don't,
Still be more of us
so they don't hear us. Or, I mean, don't interrupt me while I'm talking. Okie dokie. So, what do I think of the game? Being a 2014 game, the pathing in this game could use a lot of reworking, because games like Tiberian Sun, back in, like I was talking about earlier, in 1998, or 1999, or I don't know when it came out, it's old. They did it pretty well in that game for pathing. The fighting is super janky in terms of your units immediately going back in after you just pulled them out. The support powers are hard to use because of that, because your guys don't want to listen to commands in battle. They don't want to go where you tell them to, since they want to make their own attack path. The base building is a bit off, because it looks like you can build there because there's so much green, except the ghost outline of your structure is still red, so you can't build there because one little bubble is red. The turrets in the game are expensive, but they're actually fairly strong, and you can make up to 8 per turret center. That not being able to make any units because your power got shut off is crippling. Like, there's no way to make any units when your power gets shut off, because you can't even make mining units when your power gets shut off. So let's say you lost one of your power plants and you for some reason have no miners. Well, you can't make any more miners now at all until you destroy another building to bring your power level back down. So let's say you're in a situation where you can't, like the last building you have is in fact your war factory or your light factory. Well, you're just SOL in that regards. The music's kind of nice, I'll say that. The music was fairly nice. Most of the sound effects in the game, I didn't really like the sound of the lasers, like ding, ding, ding. It didn't sound meaty at all. Like when you have space, futuristic units, you want like a kind of sound, right? And then not having the escape menu for settings in-game is kind of bad. We'll take a look at that menu real quick. I mean, the game, the artwork for like the cinematics and stuff, it's very pretty. Like this right here is very nice to look at. But you can also tell it was made for a smaller style of screen here. So let's look at options. Here we go. Graphics. So if we drop it down to, let's see, 1920 by 1080. Apply. There we go. Now you can see that this was made for this type of screen. But now my screen on the the OBS is a little off, so we'll drop it back to the maximum here. Apply. Okay, you have your typicals like your VSync, shadow detail, effect detail. I do leave VSync enabled because I like to try to match it to 120 frames as close as I can, which is my refresh rate. There's no other reason for that. It just helps you lock your frame rate most of the time. The audio settings, just music and sound. There is no cinematic audio, and like I said, you will get your ears exploded when you listen to the cinematics. I have to turn my physical volume down for the game. As far as the controls go, you have no controls. You have mouse sensitivity and camera slide, that's it. So it's a strange game, definitely. It is only $7 on the Steam store, so it's not terribly expensive. So if you really want an RTS to play, I mean, there's better things out there. I wouldn't really recommend this game. Like I was mentioning while I was playing it, it's really hard to tell your units apart in the game. And that could have used a lot of work. They could have made the models quite different. The color palette for all your things are just simply, you have like the gray block, and then the color of what your team is, and that's it. The enemy is just, the color palette is swap, that's it. Which I mean, I get that's what a lot of games do, but in this one, there's such a small unit pool, at least from what I've experienced so far, that they could have diversified how they look a lot more. And that would have been nice. Let's see, what else is there? The loss conditions sometimes are very strict, like the one mission where you're trying to avoid stealth detection. Let me see if I actually have that here. Let me see if I have that. Patrols 1, maybe? Let's load this and see. Okay, here we go. Yes.
Tell me the plan.
So let's just walk into this real quick, and you'll see just how quick you lose.
Definitely.
So let's say you're, and like I said, you don't need to get all your units passed. You just want to use a speedy boy.
All right.
But you've been detected, and then the next thing you know,
Need assistance.
you lost. That's it. I wish you'd have to fight your way out or something like that. Like, you know, maybe the whole base comes down upon you. I'm not really a big fan of like the pathing in this game, because you can sometimes just lose because the pathing decided to be bad for you. At least the storyline in the game seemed to be pretty good from what I was seeing, and the intrigue behind it. I won't go into too much detail about that, because if you want to play the game, hey, that's for you to explore. But do I believe the game is worth $7 with all these issues when there's a lot better things out there? I honestly would probably wait for this game to go on sale and buy it for maybe $4 or $5. So when it comes to buy now, later, or never, this kind of borders on never, but maybe you just really want to play an RTS game. So I would put it in the later category then. Because all of its faults, I mean, I didn't have a bad time playing it, but it wasn't exactly like a, hey, you know, I can't wait to play this again. This is more of a, yeah, I have other games I could play. Like 8-Bit Armies, for example. 8-bit armies is kind of more of a classic RTS style where it's just spam out a bunch of units and that's it. And this one's more of a micromanagement, so it's kind of a bit more StarCraft-like, except the units don't want to listen to you. That doesn't sound fun. So if they just fix those few things, which I mean is made 8 years ago at this point, so they're probably not going to make any kind of updates to it. But if someone made a mod that fixed like the pathing or the units wanting to go back into battle all the time, this would probably be pretty decent. But until they do those kind of changes or mods like that, no, don't buy it, or at least buy it on sale. All right. And as always, guys, if you think I didn't give the game a fair shot, let me know in the comment section, and like and subscribe. It would help me out. And that's all for now. See you guys next time.